vile ambavyo umesema the exam's integrity was compromised. So do we recall the results, and what does now this put KCSE into?
This is a mess caused by the government, and they're the ones who need to clean that mess.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So earlier today, Raila Odinga issued a press statement. A press statement that was going to expose CS MACHOGU and the underlying dealings in UDA.
Back in 2016, and following the serious concerns about the management of national exams, the government of Kenya identified a secure printing firm in the UK, that is Stephen Austin Printing Limited. We have established that early this year, the Kenya Kwanza administration suddenly and abruptly stopped this contract just because the UK company refused to give kickbacks.
I want to tell you here, right on this channel, that Raila has always been issuing these dossiers. You remember last time when he issued the dossier on, there was on edible oil, then there was on Anjeri, the consignment, the 17 billion consignment of oil. And to date, that matter has not been solved. So Raila took this opportunity today and castigated the government over what he says that was a mistake that the government made by taking away the contract from the UK-based firm that used to print exams and awarding it to a Mombasa Road firm which did not have capacity to print exams. And this Mombasa-based Mombasa Road exam ended up outsourcing the services of an Indian firm, a firm in the Asian community. So this is what Raila Odinga has exposed the government over and said that the exam theft was witnessed in this KCPE 2023. It is more than any other years.
The government was advised that the Mombasa Road-based company did not have the capacity to print the exams and also ensure its security and integrity, especially on such a short notice. Nobody would budge because there were kickbacks involved. We are aware that the Mombasa Road company then had to outsource the exam printing services from a company based in India, where the exams were printed in a hurry. You're also aware that the UK firm, whose contract was cancelled, declined to provide codes to the many layers of security that had been encrypted to safeguard the integrity of both KCPE and KCSE. We believe this process of sudden change of printer, hacking the exam system, and having them printed on a short notice are responsible for the disaster you have witnessed with respect to KCPE.
So he said that initially a UK-based firm used to print exams which had very high security measures against exam theft. He talked about security codes. He talked about encryption, decryption methodologies. He talked about so many things. So he said that there was concern about this Mombasa Road firm that was mysteriously awarded a tender to print exams. So he asked in his presser whether there was any tendering. And he also went further to say this is the little scheme in UDA, which he calls the tenderpreneur schemes. So he also went further to talk about kickbacks, which could have been present in this deal. kickbacks. In the new dispensation on the way exams were marked, students were graded for subjects they did not sit for. This is one thing that is been bothering Kenyans, because it goes down, or it boils down to now the quality of exams. Because how would a student be graded for an exam or for a subject he did not sit for? For instance, if you're not doing biology and then the system comes back and says that biology you got A, what would you say about that system? Personally, I think there was a system error. I think there could have been a system error. Raila Amolo Odinga talks about a particular scenario where there were students or pupils in a class who were awarded the same marks for the same subject. It is not possible. Someone could have gotten A, someone else got an A minus, someone else B, B plus, B minus. But all of those students getting, for example, A, that is what Raila Amolo Odinga has, in many words, called exam fraud. There was also another very, very crazy mark regarding this issue, that the system could not detect plus and minus signs. The system could not detect plus and minus signs. And that explains why now there are so many cases, court cases, of children or pupils who are in court trying to get the NEC to tell them whether what they got is exactly what they were supposed to get.
My name is Chemutai Goin from Citizen TV, and my question is basically looking at the issue you've spoken about on the integrity of the exam. And education is supposed to be an equalizer. You have rightfully mentioned that a number of students and institutions have moved to court wanting justice, and especially for the children. Do we see a point where you may seek to be enjoined in trying to get justice for them?
Well, first, this other first one here, you're talking about investigations into this matter. Of course, as I mentioned, already some people who are in court challenging the outcome. Yet the ministry is also in the process of admitting the others into schools. This itself actually shows the kind of chaos that we're going through. Of course, the courts will pronounce themselves on this matter, so we don't want to prejudge what the court will say over this matter. But it's a very sorry state of affairs as things stand right now. And as what we want to see done is to ensure that we get to the bottom of this matter, how it was conceived, who were involved, and who are the beneficiaries of this, so that this thing does not recur again in the future.
So in a nutshell, this move is seeking to compel NEC kueleza wale waliofanya kazi, kwa sababu waliofanya mtihani, kwa sababu kuna wale waliofanya mtihani na hawaamini kama wamepata C. I mean, if all your life you be getting A, alafu leo NEC imekupatia C, hiyo inakuwa ni tatizo. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I think there are so many of us, we should also go back to NEC. Lakini maybe wakati ule ilikuwa ni sawa, because Raila Amolo Odinga anasema kwamba hii UK farm ilikuja ikasolve problem nyingi, especially problems za uwizi wa mtihani. Ndio maana unapata kwamba wakati wa Matiang'i kulikuwa na high integrity matters of exam. Lakini unapata kwamba now in this new UDA dispensation, hii shida imetokea sasa, ni shida kubwa. In fact, last year also, towards the end of last year, you see that's the time UDA ilikuwa shachukua, there was also some kind of problems which emerged. But here mwaka huu imevunja rekodi kabisa, na ndio maana Raila Amolo Odinga anasema hii swala zima rests with William Ruto. It is not even CS MACHOGU. It rests with William Ruto. That is according to Raila Amolo Odinga. He said that kuna ufisadi mkubwa kabisa umetokea, ufisadi mkubwa. Kwa sababu kwanza tenda ilikuwa imepeana kwa UK based firm. Na kabla tenda kuisha, wakapokonywa mysteriously, wakapewa Kenya, Mombasa based firm, which did not have capacity to print these exams. So according to Raila, that Mombasa based firm ended up outsourcing to an Asian firm. And as a result, mambo kama haya yametokea. So exam tenderpreneur scandal. That's what Raila Amolo Odinga calls the Olo deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise my case there. But what do you think about this dossier from Raila to the CS for education or to UDA government? What do you make of this whole drama? Now, just tell us below the comment section. And to those people who have not subscribed to our channel, I'd like to kindly request you to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. It's so important, so that every time we upload any video, you'll be getting notifications on your smartphone. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who supported us, I want to say here that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.